Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is the third part of the double exposure video where I'll show you how you can put double exposure on After Effects and you can use it effectively on your product. So let's go. So first we created a new, as in the previous video we created a tomb, and now we'll sharpen the composition. So I think the composition looks fine. I think we don't need to sharpen it that much. I think it's totally looking fine. So now what we need to do is we need to put text on the composition, right? So what will you do? We select the text function on the After Effects, and we'll write some text over here to make it look more professional and more energetic, right? So what will you do? We'll write, so let's write double exposure here, and I think it's looking good. The font is looking absolutely fabulous. So now what should you do? We should I think I have done some mistakes here. I think I have to delete both the layers because I've created both layers here. So I'll write it again. So now I'll write double exposure here. So after that I'll copy the whole form and I'll duplicate it and put it down on the bottom side. So and I will change the text here. So what will I write? So as you know, my YouTube channel is Tech Hub channel, so I'll write it write Tech Hub on the bottom part. Okay, so let me write select first and now write Tech Hub. I think Tech Hub tutorial here. So after that, now you can see it's looking good, it's looking fantastic. Now I have to put some animation on it, right? So to put animation on it, what I need to do is I need to put some mask on both the text, right? So I'll take the rectangle tool and I'll create a mask just under the double exposure here. So it doesn't matter which color it is, it's totally fine here. So after that I'll create it, and I'll go to the double exposure part and I will select the track matte version. First I'll track matte version, and I'll create the alpha inverted matte here. So the mask will disappear, but it will work when I will do the animation later. So same happens for the bottom part, the Take Up tutorial part. So I'll create another mask on it, and here I'll do exactly the same I did with the double exposure part. So I'll go to the double Take Up tutorial text, and I'll go select the alpha inverted matte for that as well, so that we can use a nice great animation out of it. So that's what we have to do here. So I'll select the alpha inverted matte here as well. So you can see both the things are gone, right? So now what we have to do here is pretty simple, because the animation needs some sorts of timestamps on it, right? So first we'll go to the double exposure part, and you can see it's going down. When it's going down, it's going disappearing. So we'll go to the hit P and position, and we'll take it to 2 seconds, around 2 seconds, and we'll create another timestamp on it, so that when it first goes up, so it looks okay, it looks pretty basic, it doesn't look that good, which we will work on it later on. So after that, what will you do? We'll go for the bottom part as well, the Tech Up tutorial part, and we'll do exactly the same. So we'll go to position, and we'll take it for 2 seconds as well, and we'll check a bit, and we'll go down in the mask part, and it will work. I think it works. Look good. Yeah, it looks just very slow. I know it doesn't look good, so we'll work on that when we'll go to the graph part. I think we have to select the both part, and we have to delay it a bit down so that it looks more natural, rather than both the text going up at the same time. It just doesn't look good, right? So I will do that, and then what will happen here is now you can see the double exposure part comes first, Take Up tutorial part comes second. Now we'll go to the graph part, and we'll change the graph. Will easy is in first, so we'll go to the downside, and we will change the influence, I guess around 80%. I don't know, 94% is fine. I think now it looks exactly really good. Double exposure looks amazing. So we'll do the same for the Tech Hub tutorial part as well, right? to make it look more good. So let's go to the Tech Hub tutorial part. So the Tech Hub tutorial part also looks exactly the same. So we'll go to the part and we'll change the graph for that as well. So after that, it's pretty obvious, so we'll go there and we'll change the graph part. Also we'll go put it down both the side. This is a very easy technique, right guys, to make the intro, or you can use this technique for most of your text part. This is an amazing animation. It's just a very basic animation which is used by a lot of professionals and a lot of motion graphics templates, and I think it's fine to use it anywhere you want. So I'll change it. So now what will happen is, now you can see, now I'll close both the part and I'll check it out. How does it look, right? So I'll go to the first final tone part, and now what will I do? So you can see that in the tone part there's the city part, right? So both are blended in really well. So what I want to do, I want to scale it down a bit. I want to put a bit of animation on it. So what I need to do here is I'll create a timestamp on it, and I'll create a more of a subtle animation. I think it looks okay. So it gives a more motion on the composition, right? So I'll also change the influence over here in the graph part, so that it looks more natural and more motiony, I guess. So it looks fabulous right now. I think it looks good, natural, rather than the previous part where it was just going slow and steady, which is not natural at all. So and not eye pleasing. So I think this is it, guys. Most of the part is done. So I will go to the main part and we will check if everything is all right. So it looks fabulous right now, guys. It's so good. And that's been it, guys. I think this part is over. Thank you for staying with us. Please like, share and subscribe with our channel. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot.